moving on to the game that was last night, which was just amazing to watch. In case you missed it,
I was doing homework.
Yes, so I watched it.
Me too.
I didn't see 1 second of the game.
Started off slow for the Heat and the Bulls. That
College
defense
is gonna ruin the show.
Damn education.
It was a defensive game. It was great to watch. Haven't seen defense played like that in a while in the playoffs by both teams. But started off with Wade missing a fast break dunk shortly after the game started, and second time he's done that in 2 games. I'm really not sure what's going on with him. He's been going in the wrong direction this entire series, I feel like.
Can't be his love life because he's with the hottest thing on earth.
I think he's doing pretty well with that.
Hottest thing on earth.
He screwed up when he got with Star Jones.
You know who he's with, right? Gabrielle Union?
Wait, who got with Star Jones?
Dwayne Wade.
No, he didn't.
Yeah. Look it up. Google it.
Ugh.
Oh, I just lost my.
It was after she lost the weight,
week.
but that doesn't make it right.
That's like that is like having sex with Brian or no
Chewbacca?
Al Roker.
I was gonna
Roker.
say Chewbacca, but okay.
Oh,
Ooh. I've got like a sharp pain in my.
Continuing on with that.
I will not be able to
pain
get an
in my
erection for
tank.
a week.
The Heat went down 11 early in the first quarter. Chicago's lead was 46-44 at halftime. But they had a lot of runs going back and forth. 19-4 run by the Bulls, followed by a 29-9 run by the Heat. And then they capped that by an 18-7 rebuttal by the Bulls to close out the second quarter, which was good for the Bulls. I saw that happening. They were going to make a run at some point, but you can't really help it once they start to make shots and they start to get the calls. But another thing that was great watching it was Mike Miller actually showed up. And when Mike Miller was on the floor, he helped the Heat outscore the Bulls by 36.
That a boy, white boy.
Yeah.
Love me some Mike Miller.
Yeah. It's about damn time. It only took him the entire season and to the Eastern Conference Finals to come up. But Haslam basically was non-existent. He missed all 5 of his shots, but he was still a plus 25 in 33 minutes off the bench. Bosch had a solid game, 22 points, 10 of 11 free throws, 6 rebounds. But the story was LeBron James basically taking over for Dwayne Wade not showing up. Stat line was 35 points, 11-26, 13 of 13 free throws, 6 rebounds, 6 assists, and also 3 blocks, a huge one.
Maybe Wade did bad because he had a flashback of being on top of Star Jones. That's really distracted me for this whole segment. I'm completely
Wait, I Googled it. He denies that they ever hooked up. He says they're just friends.
That's what everybody says when the person looks like that.
So allegedly, they were an item.
She is in the Moped Hall of Fame.
Oh, God.
She is in the I wouldn't touch that with Dorian's dick Hall of Fame.
Ooh. Dorian hasn't touched anything with this.
Staying on topic and staying away from Star Jones.
Damn
Rose.
Oh, yes.
Don't worry about that.
Rose had a chance with 28 seconds left in regulation, but he missed, and Miller rebounded for the Heat. They called a timeout, and they drew up a play for LeBron James, but he got an offensive foul when he charged into Ronnie Brewer, and they gave the Bulls back the ball with about 8 seconds left. LeBron stepped up, guarded Rose, and I don't think you can shoot over LeBron when you're 6'2". So he tried to shake him, but he couldn't, and it was just a rainbow shot that didn't even hit the rim.
Probably can't shoot over him if you're 6'10", because he'll just jump over you anyway.
Yeah. But still, him stepping up and guarding Rose is great to watch, and him actually being able to stay with Rose and force him to do bad shots.
Well, that's kind of like his back in the day when the Bulls were playing the Lakers in the finals. They put Pippen on Magic Johnson because he's long,
length,
no homo. And, players like that are good against really, really good point guards because they're not used to having to deal with the long appendages and whatnot.
Rose said on LeBron guarding him, it's extremely difficult when a 6'8" guy can easily defend you. And, I mean, when I was watching, he could easily move with Rose. And, like we were saying, his length is just ridiculous compared to Rose.
No homo.
No homo. But in overtime, Bosch scored Miami's first 4 points to take a lead, 89-85. Then Ronnie Brewer came back and hit a 3 to close the gap. But then Wade came back and actually hit a shot. His first shot that he made since the second quarter, which is just beyond ridiculous. I was screaming at the TV for him not to shoot the ball. But with 1 minute left in overtime, the Heat took a 95-89 lead. Wade blocked Luol Deng, which was just a block you got to see. He just basically stood in front of him, jumped up and blocked it, pushed it in. And Derrick Rose also got blocked by Dwayne Wade. I was waiting for that. I was waiting for it. You were late. You were late on it.
Oh,
well,
man.
I had to give Josh a look.
I saw that coming.
Man.
He just what?
Rose's final numbers were 23 points, 8 for 27 field goals, 1 for 9 3-pointers.
That sounds like a Kobe line.
It is. That's close because Kobe was 6 for 24 in Game 7.
Yeah, it's like, let me chuck up damn near 30 shots, make about a third of them.
Ignore teammates, acquire shots.
That was such a funny.
If you haven't seen it, I put that picture up on.
Oh no, I
on
saw
the Way Off Base page.
I saw.
Bulls couldn't take advantage of an off night by Wade. Wade had 14 points on 16 shots, 4 for 4 free throws. Really nothing to go home about except that he had the 2 key blocks in overtime. And like I said, he was stuck on 8 points. He hadn't made a shot since the second quarter till halfway through overtime. Miami made their last 24 straight free throws, and it's first time from Game 3 to Game 4 that they lost 2 games in a row, and now they've lost 3 games in a row. So it's the first time it's happened all season. Miami, it looks like, finally has their rotation in with Haslam, Miller, and Chalmers coming off the bench. Thank God Z is not playing anymore.
I think it's crazy how this is exactly what they wanted when LeBron came to Miami.
Yeah.
So that when Wade is having an off night, it's like a rare occurrence. White spotted owl that both of them are going to have a bad night.
White spotted owl? Is that like racist because Mike Miller showed up?
Yes. Yeah. We'll allow it.
Yeah.
But it's a very rare occurrence that both of them are going to have bad nights on the same night.
I was saying that before after Game 1 when everybody was overreacting, saying the series was over already. I said, it's Game 1. Do you really think they're going to combine for 12 shots made?
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
I'm pretty sure those two haven't had a combined line like that probably all season.
No, definitely not. One of them is going off